So obviously, Anton, you've had, years of experience and a lot of that in either, military or government or sensitive type applications, mission critical. Um, what are some of the more interesting ones that you've worked with? And specifically, I'm interested in, Apex. Sometimes people have said, okay, it's really good for replacing Excel and Access, and it is, but that's really all you want to do with it. It's not really good for, say, mission critical work, whereas you're in a unique position to basically address that question. How do you feel about that?
Oh, we absolutely use Apex for mission critical work for large data center applications, large user populations, and large data sets. And there are different ways to look at enterprise applications. But a couple that come to mind, we have applications that, respond real time to users hooked up to medical devices, users having medical treatments. And Apex applications and the Oracle database are able to, in real time, monitor those patients and report on their current status, as well as be able to do reporting on it and do diagnostics later, and really improve the health of individual patients, but also look across patient populations and be able to improve, hopefully, the health of Americans across the board. So that's really fulfilling to be able to be involved in a project that's both helping people in the moment, but also has the potential to gather lots of data and improve treatment overall.
Well, that's pretty sensitive stuff, isn't it? Because I was speaking to Karen earlier, and she was mentioning, the being audits and the health restriction, the healthcare like HIPAA and stuff like that.
Right.
Are you guys are obviously having to take that account, and Apex handles all of that? You can work
absolutely without a doubt. We work in healthcare and health insurance related environments every day, and Apex is a go-to tool for us. Like any tool, you have to be careful. You have to do things the right way. You have to be concerned about security. But Apex absolutely meets those requirements. We're working with another pharmaceutical right now where we're implementing Data Vault as well. And I mean, that's when you're getting into Data Vault, you're talking some serious very things. And we're using Apex with Data Vault to handle some of those requirements. And actually, we're really excited about that kind of thing. Apex integrates so nicely with the Oracle database. And as I said earlier, the Oracle database has this huge wealth of features to handle exactly the kinds of things we're talking about.
So you're talking about like using Key Vault as well, and right. Being able. Wow. Okay. So yeah. You're going the full 9 yards and then some.
Right. Exactly. So those are exciting kinds of things. They're meaningful from a technical, interest perspective, but also from a perspective that, like I said, we really do. It's a little cliche, but we like to do good work. We like to be involved in projects that are, that we can come home and think, wow, I'm really helping the world. So it's fun to have that. We also work in large data centers where we have big user populations that are really doing the day-to-day mission critical work of organizations. We work with Harvard Pilgrim Healthcare. Their whole call center runs on Apex applications. If you make a phone call into Harvard Pilgrim Healthcare, you get a screen pop from their integrated voice recognition system. You get a screen pop to an Apex application. It pops with your information, and the call rep interacts all day long through that Apex application. And that Apex application reaches out to a number of other systems within their enterprise to consolidate data into an integrated view for that phone rep, so that when you call, they have your claims information, they have your previous interactions with them, they have your correspondence history, all right there in front of them through an Apex application, all day long.
Well, and because it's all running on top of the database, you can lock down those financial records and everything else, and claim records and everything.
And you can make use of data masking. You can all those kinds of things that just come native with the database.